Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Sri Suta Goswami says, O sages, sometimes there are contradictions found in the Vedic scriptures. One statement differs another statement. That contradiction should be carefully understood. Those who misunderstand such statements, they are called atheists. Those who don't believe in Vedic scriptures or Vedas, they are called atheists. There are no contradictions. If one externally sees any contradictions, they should be asked to the person present in front of you, who is able to answer them. The person who is answering your questions must be a great devotee and thoroughly learned in Vedic scriptures. Then your doubts presented in regards to Vedic literature's contradictions will not be called atheism. One must have firm faith in Vedic evidence. Then only you are called theist. Sometimes the Supreme Lord is seen externally that he has become partial. But the Supreme Lord is never partial, because everybody has come from him. He is the Father of all. But it seems externally to be partiality. This kind of doubt can create atheism in the mind. That's why if there is a doubt and doubt is presented to a person who is in front of you, then that doubt is not making you atheist. Parikshit Maharaj developed this doubt. Today, 7th canto begins here. Parikshit Maharaj developed this doubt. He wanted the answer from his spiritual master, Sri Shukadeva Goswami. Because he wanted to know, Parikshit Maharaj, why does Supreme Lord, who by nature is impartial, he sees everyone in equal vision. It is very dear to all living entities. Everybody says, oh God, they have to say. And all living entities have come from him. That's why he loves everyone equally. He is the best friend. Suhridam sarva bhutanam. He is the best friend of all living entities. But sometimes he is seen like an ordinary person siding one party. He is seen siding demigods and killing the demons. Partiality is found in human beings. They think somebody is an enemy, somebody is a friend, so they side friends and kill the enemy. Parikshit Maharaj asked, "O Master, why does Supreme Lord side Indra, the demigods, and kill the demons? Why did he do that? He is self-satisfied and he is transcendental at all times and all space. There is no gain, extra gain from helping demigods, and there is no loss by killing the demons. There is no loss in helping or killing or helping the demigods, and no gain for killing the demons like that. Other way around. The Supreme Lord is impartial by nature. Why does he act partially, even though has equal vision? Ordinary people, they have two different visions. Somebody, him or her, they think is a friend. Somebody, him or her, they think is an enemy. That's why they side to destroy the enemy. They have envy in them, enmity and envy. They take revenge. That is demoniac. The Supreme Lord is the source of all living entities. Aham bija pradapita. How come? He takes side of one kind of children, and kills another kind of children. Sutta Goswami says, hearing such words from Parikshit, Sukadeva Goswami did not become angry at Parikshit, thinking that Parikshit has developed atheistic quality for doubting the scriptural evidence. Doubting scripture on scriptures, Vedic scriptures, is an atheism. So, why? Because he is asking Sri Sukadeva Goswami, who is present in front of him, and Sukadeva Goswami is able to answer his doubts. That's why. O sages, Sri Sukadeva Goswami says, hearing the questions of Parikshit Maharaj, Sri Sukadeva Goswami became pleased and spoke. And he said to Parikshit, O king, your questions are so wonderful because the answer to your questions includes many narrations about pure devotees like that of Prahlad. Once, Sukadeva Goswami says, once I asked same thing to my father, Sri Vyasadeva, and he told me the episode answering the question of mine and explained about narrations of Prahlad Maharaj. I shall tell you the same thing to you. But first you should try to understand that the Supreme Lord is not belong to this world. He is beyond this world. That's why three modes of material nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, don't affect him. Trivir gunamair bhavir ehi saramidam jagat. This world is affected by three modes, but Lord is beyond this. He does not take birth. He is ajanma. Means he does not take birth like an ordinary living entity. He does not die like ordinary living entity. That's why he does not become affected by three modes of material nature. For this reason, he neither hates anybody nor loves extra anyone. He has no enmity towards anyone. He is fully transcendental. And he appears by his own potency when he is in this world. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya. He appears by his own internal potency. Sometimes he is seen working as an ordinary person, but he is never an ordinary person because external vision cannot see actual truth. He is beyond these three modes. These three modes of goodness and passion and ignorance cannot touch him. Sukadeva Goswami further says, Sattvam Rajastama iti prakrutir natmano gunaha na tesam yugupat rajan rasa ullasa evava. O king, these three modes of material nature belong to this world, this creation only, material creation. They are not in the Lord nor can affect him in any way. The reason of this, even though when he comes to this world is not affected, why? Because these three modes of material nature are all material. They cannot affect the spiritual. Why? Because they neither at once can increase, three of them, nor at once they can decrease at once. Like that. Simultaneously they cannot increase nor they can decrease. That's why they are always material, cannot affect the all transcendental Lord. He always remains transcendental. Sa suddha sarva suddhebhyo. See, Vedas. Sa suddha sarva suddhebhyo puman adya prasidatu. Why we want to please God all the time? Why we work hard? Executive Gospel service, wise sages and saintly people, even the agnostic rascal will say, oh God, secretly maybe, please help me. When boat is sinking in the ocean, I'm sure there are many atheists and they scream and cry. I have seen in a plane, Pan Am Airlines, 1975 I think. It happened with me in the sky, 3 miles high. A fire took place there. I've seen people, what happened to them? Oh God, oh God. Everybody thinks about God. Sa suddha sarva shuddhebhyo. He is the most pure of all the pure. He is the supremely pure personality. And he is the original personality, and every person should seek blessings of him and please him. Prasidatu. Please him. Everyone should work. All human beings, as long as we have a human body, we must work to please him, to get his blessings. Divine blessings are required by everyone. These three modes, goodness, passion and ignorance, they increase one by one or decrease one by one. Not three at once, not three at down. No. Simultaneously it does not happen. When goodness increases, that flourishes the demigods, sages and saintly people and real Brahmins. When passion increases, that makes demons flourish. When ignorance increases, that makes yakshas, semi-hobgoblins increase their energy. Sometimes the Supreme Lord also experiences, but inside a living entity, hrittesi arjuna tishtati. He's sitting inside every entity, living entity, as their super soul. So sometimes he experiences there his hidden experience, like fire lives inside the wood. Every human being has super soul living inside. When they practice spiritual life rigorously, honestly, genuinely, all daily, every day, in due course of time, they can see the Supreme Lord as two pieces of wood rubbed each other hard. In due course of time, fire comes out because fire lives inside the wood. Similarly, Supreme Lord living as a super soul inside us can be brought out to see face to face by rigorous practice of devotional service, like that. The Supreme Lord increases the goodness, that's why he sides demigods and kills the demons, those who are covered with ignorance and passion. O King Parikshit, in this regard I shall narrate to you a nice history that took place long time before your birth. Your grandfather did, Yudhishthir. Your grandfather Yudhishthir housed a sacrifice called Rajasuya Yajna, royal fire sacrifice, to be recognized as an emperor. There he invited many great sages and saintly people, and Lord Krishna was also invited. Everybody was invited, all kings of this planet Earth were present there. There he asked, your grandfather Yudhishthira asked a question to Narada Muni, and Narada Muni answered his question. Now, question arose. What question was asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj and what answer was given by Narada Muni? So, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, O sage Narada Muni, I have seen with my own eyes, demon Shishupal spoke so many abusive words to Krishna, allegated him many ways. And whole his life he did that. And when his head was cut off by Lord Krishna's disc weapon, his soul entered inside the Lord, got elevated. How come such a great demon who always was offensive whole his life achieved the destination for which great sages and saintly people hanker and pray and perform austerities for many, many years? How come? This question was asked by King Yudhishthir. Yudhishthir further said, he said, everybody knows, whoever present here, they know that King Vena, there was one King Vena we discussed in 4th canto. There was a King Vena who was totally atheistic, and he was killed by the thundering sound of Brahmins and was sent to hell. Oh, great sage Narada Muni, this guy, he abused the Lord whole his life, he and his brother Dantavakra. This Shishupal and Dantavakra, both brother demons, they abused the Lord, spoke very many foul words, disrespectful words, and treated him so bad. Why their tongue did not fall off and catch leprosy? Why they did not go to hell? Instead, they entered in the Lord. I want to know this secret. Please clear my doubt. Because it happened in the assembly when Lord Krishna killed Shishupal the demon. His soul entered in Lord Krishna. Everybody saw it. Narada Muni replied, O King Yudhishthir, when due to being influenced by ignorance, identifies their body with their spirit. They develop the attitude of I, me, my mind. I am this body. Everything that I possess belongs to me. This kind of attitude. And such attitude brings the feelings inside to be insulted by insulting words. And they cannot take chastisement of correction. They become pained inside. Only due to ignorance only. When somebody thinks I am the soul, my body and soul are one, they develop ego. And whatever they possess, they cannot see others properly. But the Supreme Lord don't have this. His body and soul are one and the same. Our body and our soul is two different. Therefore, we identify with good and bad. The soul and body of the Lord is same because He's all transcendental. Because He's all transcendental, therefore, honoring Him and dishonoring Him, respect and honor, everything is equal. Abusive words or prayers are there all equal to Him. He does not get affected by them. When He punishes any demon, He takes side of demigods and punishes the demons. He also benefits them by sending them to the spiritual world after killing them. Because He has no envy inside Him. There is no envy in the Lord. Because envy may create somebody, creates hatred. So Lord hates nobody. Tasmad vairānubandhane. Therefore, O Yudhishthir, Tasmad vairānubandhena nirvairena bhayena va snehat kamena va yunjat katham chitta nekyate prathak. O Yudhishthir, that's why every human being should become devotee of the Supreme Lord. Because He is impartial. Even the demons get benefited. He sends them to the spiritual world. Does this mean we should also become demon? No, we are small demons. Even mosquito bite will make us get malaria and we die. If this roof falls off on me, I will be dead. We are very small demons. Small demons, material nature can take care and send you to hell. Because we are small people, we should become devotees, we should be only positive. Not become negative of God. It does not matter what way. Should become devotee of the Lord. Even if you want enmity, you just criticize them all the time then. But it should be absorbed in criticizing. We cannot, because you have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to go friendship. How will you remember God? That's why you become devoted. Either it is due to enmity or without enmity or friendly, or as a devotee, always think about God. And Krishna is God. As more you think, as more you serve, as more honest you are, as quickly you get result. Sure. That is called devotional service. That's why the scriptures say, Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya varjanam. Be favorable, execute favorable devotional service, favorably. Pleasing service, not be unfavorable, displeasing, because we are tiny. One who thinks he is not tiny here, see, they are in Maya. We are all tiny, tiny, very tiny. Anytime we can be dead. We have no guarantee of next minute. That's why we should be honest devotee and execute favorable devotional service. Pleasing God and Guru should be the goal of every sincere human being. Thank you very much.